What's up, everybody? Wanted to hop on here real fast and show you the difference in the image quality when you use and what I'm using, a Canon EOS R, and actually show you how you can use a GoPro if you want to stream to Facebook Live, right? So this is all new information to me right here as well, and I thought this was really cool. But the first thing I want to show you, so naturally, if you just hook your camera up to your laptop, that's not going to be enough to be able to stream through different types of streaming softwares, right? So you got to use this little Ecamm Live 4K link right here that you can use to connect. So what you do is you run your camera into this bad boy here and then run this into the computer, and this somehow gives the camera the ability to stream live to Facebook in its top quality resolution size, pixels, frames per second, and all that good stuff. So this right here, what I'm showing you right now, is the natural Canon EOS R that I typically always use when I shoot my videos. It looks clean. For this comparison, I actually had to turn my lights down a little bit because I wanted to be able to equal out the white balance with the GoPro. So I'm now going to switch over and show you the GoPro and show you exactly what that looks like in this image here. And I think it looks pretty cool. It's definitely usable. So boom, right here. This is the GoPro, right? So I'm looking right into a GoPro right now. It's hooked up with the CamLink 4K. And what this is doing is streaming live through my computer onto Facebook, and I'm recording it at the same time. So bam, like this is a very simple setup right here. So with my Canon that I use, that's like a $2,000 camera, and you know what I'm saying? So it's a very expensive setup, but you can find a GoPro used for probably like $100, right? And then you can get this thing right here, which is a CamLink 4K, Elgato CamLink 4K. This is like, I think I paid $100 for this. So a $200 setup, and you're able to stream live right to your Facebook. That looks really clean. Now, again, like the difference in my setup right now compared to what I typically have it is I have my lights turned down just a little bit, because with this GoPro, right, how do I explain this as simply as I can? The lighting plays a big role in GoPro footage. So GoPros suck at night, right? So they're very horrible in low light settings. So they need a lot of light, and they need the right amount of light to look properly. So what I had to do for this situation here, that's typically really bright in my studio, I turned the lights down some. That way I could actually use the GoPro to match the image quality to my Canon. So boom, back here to the Canon, looks really clean, looks pretty normal, looks like I always use. But again, so right now I'm using two of these bad boys. I have both of them set up for this demonstration to show you exactly how you can use this together. The problem that you'll run into if you decide to use these different pieces of equipment are going to be your HDMI out ports from either camera that you use. So the Canon EOS R has a mini HDMI out cord that's pretty standard for Canon cameras. And again, that runs straight into this here. But the GoPro has a special HDMI out cord, and I'm sure if you Google HDMI out cord from GoPro, you'll be able to find the cord that I'm talking about. But I bought the wrong cord twice when I was actually trying to get the right cord to use for my Canon, and it just so happened that that cord actually worked for the GoPro, so which worked out pretty good for me. So bam, like this is a pretty simple setup right here. Go back to the GoPro here, boom. It looks pretty good. This is a high quality image. This is something that I would definitely be satisfied with if I was streaming on Facebook or streaming on YouTube. So if you are interested in setting this bad boy up for yourself, the GoPro, the HDMI out cord, the CamLink 4K adapter that runs straight into the USB on your computer, and bam, now you've got a good clean image. So I'll show you what this is, the image from my MacBook camera, and as you can tell, like I wouldn't want to stream from this right here because it doesn't look very good. So I always want to use the best quality image possible. So if you're looking at streaming, or you want to live stream, or you want to check this setup I have out and try to implement it for yourself, a good starting place would be a GoPro and an Elgato CamLink 4K. So boom, there it is. If you have any questions, comment below. Talk to you next time.